Aquarius, what up, though, my babies? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message today for the sign of Aquarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we do all have an 11th house as part of our charts, and we all deal with aqua energy to some degree, in some capacity, in our realities. So take what resonates here today, leave the rest for someone else. Time and energy are also fluid, right? So don't try to make the story fit, man. Just get in where you fit in. Like I said, take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Tapping into the aqua energy today, I use this Moonology deck along with this Illuminated Earth Oracle to help me catch the vibe as I'm connecting with the collective energy. And Aquarius, this feels huge. This is big energy for you guys. So let's run through these cards. We'll kind of break it down. Maybe we'll I think we're going to grab some of these astrology cards as well before we get into the tarot. The first card to come through for you today, and I am recording this in the midst of this full moon in Gemini portal, the last full moon of the year of 2024. We have Mercury just stationed direct. We still have Jupiter, Uranus, and Mars retrograde right now. But I think it's always very divine, but I think there's something extra special about the transits that we're kind of navigating at this time. And for you, the first card to come through was this full moon in Aquarius energy, and this card says, show the world the real you. That was followed by the blue moon card. This card says, believe in the impossible. Then we got the disseminating moon card, and this card says take time to breathe out. Now, in the illuminated earth, the cards that came to clarify these three, we got plants and gifts. And those cards were followed by the resilience and the memory. So many of the signs, so many people, beings in my individual sessions have been getting this energy. For you, it's a little bit different here, Aquarius, but the memory card with the resilience card, I think that literally came out in maybe Libra or Gemini, or maybe both of them's readings as well. And they're kind of down here clarifying this disseminating moon energy. But the rest of this here, Aquarius, feels like you are truly getting ready to step into your power. You're getting ready to come out in some way. You're getting ready to shine your light. I feel like your gifts and abilities are strengthening, are deepening. I feel like you're tapping in with new gifts and abilities. I almost feel this like deep feeling of remembering for the Aquarian collective here. I think that you are getting ready to step into a chapter where you're just shining. You're shining bright, Aquarius, like the star you are, right? The star card in the tarot. And I really feel like this disseminating moon, this resilience, this memory, and I always take the bottom cards as kind of like an underlying energy to that goes with the cards that come out. And in the illuminated earth, you got the multiverse. And then on the bottom of the Moonology, you got communication is key with the new moon, in Gemini energy here. And so it feels like you're just finishing off a chapter. It feels like you're tying up loose ends. It feels like, and this is definitely the energy that's been coming through that I've been channeling collectively. I feel like the next few months, really feel like as we close out the year, as we start the new year, 2025, and as we move into spring, this is really going to be the energy where it's literally like we're in this liminal space. We're between worlds. We are completely releasing and being cleared from this old last chapter of our journeys, and this is where the new gifts and abilities, the integration, the realizations, the epiphanies, the breakthroughs really happen. And like I said, for you, Aquarius, it feels like the divine is coming through in this energy saying, there's no rush, Aquarius. Breathe, take care of yourself, and fully tap in at this time, right? Because I do feel like come spring, like I was saying, things are going to start moving and they're going to start gaining momentum and they're not going to stop. I feel like all of 2025 is going to be this energy to one degree or another of like things clicking into place, and things being catalyzed, moving in a new direction. There's this catalyzation of movement forward into this new world, into this new chapter. And I feel like the entire collective right now is really being called to just tap in and to connect, right? With yourself, with your spirit guides, with your angels, with your ancestors, with the divine, with your higher self, however you kind of, relate or resonate with that. That's what I really feel like the vibe is, because I feel like this is really the determining energy of like what will come in for us in this next phase of our journeys. So let's grab a couple of these astrology cards. And there is this, the energy is coming through very stop and go right now for you, Aquarius. It's almost like maybe taking bits and pieces and anchoring that in before the next wave of energy comes in. That may be relevant to you. That may be how you're feeling as well. But with this believe in the impossible and take time to dream out, I think it's big, like drawing board energy. What are we going to create? What really could be the possibilities? And I've been saying all Sag season, Sag, the archer, it's like taking that shot. But if we're shooting at a target that's at a distance, we have to make sure that we aim above the bullseye a little bit to ensure that we hit the target, right? If we're aiming at a target 50 yards away and our sights are set dead on the bullseye, dead center, and we let that arrow go, it's going to lose momentum and it's never going to end up even hitting the target. So the energy that's really been coming through collectively is like shoot for the moon. It's like aim higher. It's like dream bigger, and don't jump the gun. So with that being said, let's grab a couple of these astrology cards because I feel like a couple of them want to come through, and then we will say a prayer and jump into the tarot. What's the message, Spirit, for Aquarius? 11th house. Okay, there you go. There you go. The energy of collective, of collaborations, of groups, fixed momentum, dedication, Libra energy on the bottom of the deck here, harmony and balance coming through the 11th house, collaboration, memberships, networking, fixed action, momentum, dedication. Hopefully we can get a focus here so y'all can peep these cards with me. And then we got the solstice, and here we are inching closer and closer to the solstice here. Focus, transition, amplification. Let's freaking go, Aquarius. I'm excited to get into this energy and see what's going to come through for you today. With that said, I'm going to say a quick prayer and we're going to dive into this message. Holy Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Aquarian family today and for the collective and for cross watchers, for our highest good. Anything we need to hear or know, any messages that will bring us clarity and confirmation, healing, wisdom, understanding, any messages that will empower us and help us align with our highest selves, with our highest timelines, with our best lives. Of course, above all of that, any messages that will help the family align with the highest divine will for their journeys through this lifetime, through this timeline jump, through this quantum leap will be truly appreciated. All praise and glory to the Most High forever and ever. Yeah, right. I'm feeling some pretty intense energy coming through, but that's to be expected. That's par for the course here as we are sitting amidst this full moon portal. Slow and steady wins the race. The underlying energy here, Aquarius, is the Knight of Pentacles. Can we get that to focus? There we go. A lot of people say that the Knight of Pentacles is moving too slow. And maybe I'm biased having a lot of Capricorn, a lot of Earth really in my chart. But to me, the Knight of Pentacles is moving slow because he is sure of what he's moving toward, and he knows he's going to get there. He's making sure that all of his bases are covered, that he's crossing his T's and dotting his I's. He's making sure that everything is in order and grounded and anchored in truth as he's moving forward to get to that king energy, right? And so for me, this ties right in with this energy of take time to breathe out. There's no rush. You are coming through as the magician, Aquarius. Where attention goes, energy flows. This is Gemini energy. This is a card that is ruled by the planet Mercury. We just had Mercury station direct, and we're in the midst of this full moon in Gemini. The power of your mind. Never underestimate the power of your mind and your word here. And especially with this new moon in Gemini energy underlying this whole message where communication is the key. The divine is saying, speak it, Aquarius, claim it, Aquarius, affirm it out loud with your voice, with your thoughts, internally, externally, and so it shall be. This is a message about aligning with your truth, Aquarius. It's about finding this place of authenticity within you, anchoring into that, and letting that reverberate out into your reality. So I think a lot of you are really getting ready to put yourself out there, or to share your story, or to make a move, create something, or align with something that is you in the deepest sense of the word. And I think the divine is supporting you, guiding you, and protecting you as you hop from one timeline to the next. So now we're going to jump into the tarot. We're going to look into your energy at the heart of this message, and we're going to work our way out from there. We're going to move from there, see where spirit wants to go and what spirit wants to do. What is Aquarius's energy right now? Please, spirit. What is Aqua's energy? We have the Knight of Pentacles again. So I see you. You're moving forward. You're working through some pretty tough energies. We have the Three of Swords coming through here with the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands. So I think that what this is saying here is in your current energy, there's forward movement. There is this alignment with authenticity, with destiny, with dharma. There's a victory here, and I think you're leaving a lot behind. I think you're overcoming a lot. I think you've been through a lot, and I think you're shedding, you're releasing, you're understanding, you're integrating, you're healing. And I also see this Three of Swords being almost like a catalyzation for you to step into your power. There is this message to Aquarius not to let anything pull you under or pull you or throw you off your square, especially any of these more rough situations that you're going through. For some of you, it's like heartbreak or betrayal. For some of you, you're going through a rough patch in a certain relationship here. And I just think that this is the energy of Aquarius being empowered. Your frequency is shifting, and a lot is kind of falling away, slipping away, you know, which happens naturally. I feel like everything in our reality is kind of determined by our frequency and our vibration. And I feel like as we ascend, as we evolve, we find ourselves a lot of times looking around and realizing that we're, you know, nothing around us is in alignment with where we're at or where we want to go. And it feels like you are going, you're moving on, you're moving forward. For some of you, there is a specific relationship coming through here, Aquarius, that's weighing on you. I do see you're going to overcome this. And I think this energy is about like doing what's best for you. Where the Queen of Wands, she really don't care like what anybody thinks, how people perceive her. She's going to do what she feels is right for her. She's going to do what she feels is aligned with her and for her. She's going to do it passionately. She's going to do it proudly. She's going to let that fire burn. I also feel like you're getting major downloads from Spirit right now. It almost feels like you are a wide open channel for the divine. What energies are crossing Aqua here? Thank you, Spirit. The Tower. Yep, there it goes. The Tower to the Nine of Pentacles, though, and the Eight of Cups. So this really is the energy of like moving into the unknown. Some of you are feeling like you're really moving into the unknown, like you're walking through the fog, like you have no idea where you're going, but you know that the end game here is your Garden of Eden. It's your abundance, it's your blessings, it's your payoff for all of the work you've done, for everything you've been through here. The Nine of Pentacles is, it really is the energy of all of your hard work paying off. It's the harvest, right? I've also been being shown this in this tower, which has been coming through for everybody. I don't feel like this is necessarily even a bad tower, especially because in this depiction we see the being that has jumped out of the tower or got knocked out of the tower is literally covered in a ball of white light. It's like the divine's like, yo, we need to tear this structure down. We need to move you out of this place. You are protected. It may feel like the fall is a little bit intense or dramatic or whatever it may be, right? As it should when lightning strikes, right? But ultimately, you are covered in a ball of divinity right now. And that ball of divinity is lighting your path forward to this Nine of Pentacles. So, Aquarius, follow the yellow brick road, my babies. Let's go. Move toward that sun. Follow the sun. Where's this energy stemming from for Aquarius? Yeah, there's some betrayal here. There is like a betrayal at work or within family, or you're just healing your relationship and dynamics when it comes to the masculine energy here. Aries energy coming through with the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Cups. I think, Aquarius, there's this energy here of thinking about all of the worst case scenarios, thinking, and with the Star, the Two of Swords, the Seven of Swords, this is like anxiety about somebody doing you dirty. It feels like, Aquarius, again, you're the magician. Where attention goes, energy flows. There's really this energy here where the divine is almost like, the divine saying, don't manifest your worst fears here by feeding that timeline, whatever it may be, with this ending or this betrayal or these mistakes or this backstabbing or this toxicity, right? That's going to block your path forward. With the Star, it's like, focus on that shining star, focus on that North Star. And so it is, and know that the divine is going to get you to that place. I feel like there's internal blockages being removed for you, Aquarius, where you are finding your power, you're finding your authenticity, you're finding where this energy of like stewing on this is coming from. It's like we're learning to forgive. We're learning how to fix that within us. We're healing on a very deep level here. So what is incoming for Aquarius? I think this may be an ending with a particular person here, Aquarius. Yeah, the moon, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Swords, it's like there's a cycle that's ending. And I think you're moving on. And when I say there's a cycle that's ending, this feels like maybe it's been something that's been long-standing in your reality, maybe even stemming back from past lives possibly as well. And this is like a deep soul level healing in that space for you to move to the life of your dreams, to learn that you are a co-creator at the deepest level, and whatever you speak, whatever you think, whatever you visualize, whatever you set your intentions and focus on is where you're going to go, period, right? So what are you thinking? Are you thinking, the worst case scenario? I think that this is being healed for you, Aquarius. I think you're emotionally and spiritually ascending and leveling up. I think you're figuring out what it is that you truly want. To where this may truly feel like a quantum leap for you. You may be totally moving into a new direction. Yeah, with the Three of Wands on the bottom, where attention goes, energy flows. What order are you putting out to the universe? And when I say that, what I mean is, where's your mind at? What are you thinking? Are you letting fears and overthinking, overanalyzation, stress, thinking the worst? Are you letting that get the best of you at this time? What's the advice? What is this incoming? I want to get a little bit of clarity. Ace of Pentacles with the Death, so it's an ending and a new beginning. Breaking free from a toxic cycle. And with this Devil card, again, it feels very internal. Nine of Swords and the Devil. This is like our mind getting the best of us. Six of Swords, the Divine saying, we're moving past that. We got you. The worst of the storm is over here. Now we need to focus forward, Aquarius. Wow, there's so much overthinking here. Seven of Cups to me, the Eight of Swords, the Nine of Swords. These are all energies of just being so wrapped up in our internal world, all in like worst case scenario energy, or fearing the worst, or anxiety, stress. What is what is the advice? And that's like the third time that I wanted to go to what is incoming. So there's someone connecting to this reading that's like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? What's going to happen? It's the worst. It's going to be the worst. It's like we're visualizing, we're stressed about that. I don't think that's a message for everybody connecting, but there's somebody connecting to this reading who just keeps going to this like bad place internally, and I think that's being healed. And maybe we need to sit with that, meditate on that, call your guides in, call your angels in, call your ancestors in, see where that stems from on a deeper spiritual level, and work with it to heal it. Open up, Aquarius, to healing that, okay? What is the advice for Aquarius? Strength. Awakening. Empress, Two of Pentacles. You're taking this as an opportunity to truly heal. That is your advice. Release fear, release judgment, to wake up. This truly does feel like an awakening for some of you. There's an alarm going off. I think it's very important that you stay strong and you surround yourself with beauty internally, externally, that you connect with your heart space and find a balance and some type of grounding, anchoring energy here. The Two of Pentacles can be very back and forth. Maybe even journaling through some of this. That way you can get it out. Maybe even in the midst of this full moon portal, burning, doing some type of like ritualistic release, or praying if that's your thing, We have the Void here. To me, this is limitless possibility. We have the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom. The Ace of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the Sun. The Divine is asking Aquarius to fully pour in to the legacy that you came here to create, and to healing yourself, and to pulling your energy, consciously pulling your energy from whatever this devil energy is. Whether it is a person or a relationship, or whether it is a thought pattern, a habit, whatever it may be, you're pulling your energy from that and you're redirecting your focus, your energy, your attention, your resources, your mental space, your emotional space. You're refocusing that toward cultivating beauty in your life, toward standing in your own beauty and inherent divinity, right? To know, you got to know, Aquarius, that you literally lack nothing, and this incoming energy is an opportunity to transform, to rise from the ashes, to fully step into your power, your authenticity. Maybe for some of you to share your story, or to do that thing, whatever it may have been, right? This is truly an opportunity to hop timelines for the Aquarian collective right now. I see somebody just going back and forth, and the Divine's like, whatever you're putting your energy toward, or your focus is what you're building. The Divine is carrying you to this Sun energy. And the focus, it's acting a little funky here on the camera. And it wants to focus on what's behind me, right? So maybe there's that too. Maybe somebody's focusing on the past, or something that's already behind you. Or maybe on the other side of that, there's a message to zoom out instead of focusing on whatever's like right here, to zoom out and to see everything. Big picture thinking, bird's eye view. What is this advice? Strength Empress. Yeah, you guys, here's the Wheel of Fortune. This is an alignment. This is an alignment with destiny, Aquarius, and you are being asked to see things as they truly are, and to put some of this weight from your past down, okay? I don't know if this message is going to resonate for everybody. This feels like a very specific message. Somebody's carrying something from the past, and it's affecting their world right now, and you're being presented with this huge opportunity to literally quantum leap into like a dream world, into your whatever it is, your abundance, your legacy, your love, your prosperity looks like. You're being given the opportunity to move into that world right now. Look at Ace of Cups. This is like true love. This is deep soul level healing. This is opportunities that truly fill you up, Aquarius. And this is an opportunity right now that we are in the midst of, to cultivate that in your life. It's not anything outside of you, Aquarius. It's right here, right now. A lot of times this Ace of Cups, people see 10 of Cups. People see the Ace of Cups and there's like, when is this person going to come into my life? And the people that come into our life are only coming into our life based solely off of our own frequency. Once we shift that, everything in our world shifts. So the opportunity is you, Aquarius. It's right here, right now. It's tangible. It's here. You're standing on it. You're sitting there in the midst of it. That's your opportunity. And the Empress, I don't know where we cut off. The Empress, the Awakening, the Strength card. This is all about self-care, self-love. This is all about release. To me, the Judgment card, the Awakening card, it's that feeling in the morning when the sun comes up. Usually in other depictions of the Judgment card, there's like an angel blowing a trumpet. There's people literally like coming up out of the grave. Just go with me for 1 second into a beautiful sunshiny morning when the sun is just coming up over the horizon, and feel the majesty of that, the royalty of that. That is the Awakening card. Where we're shaking, the sun's up, that light is saying, wake up, shake that sleep up off you, my babies. It's a new day. I came across something today, a post, I think on Facebook, that said something like, and this is not word for word, but the Navajo teach their children that every day that the sun rises, it's a new sun, it's a different sun. And so they basically tell their children, like, yo, be the best person you can be, do the best you can be, create the best you can create today. So this sun, it's its only day here. Do it for the sun. Do it so that the sun isn't wasting its life on a wasted day, wasted thoughts, right? So I think this is a huge turning point for Aquarius to kind of like take your power back and create beauty in your reality. And look at the Empress. I mean, she is surrounded by beauty. Maybe even anchoring into the beauty that surrounds you on a daily basis. Instead of letting all of the negative things distract you and pull your attention away from what is beautiful right here, right now. Pluto's going through Aquarius. Aquarius, this is a deep inner soul transformation for you. Especially if you're an Aqua rising, right? That means that this Pluto transit's going over your first house of self, of your body, of your mission, of your life. Aquarius moons, this is going over your whole soul. This is your internal world that is transforming on the deepest imaginable level. For the Aqua Suns, that's the core of your soul and your karma. You are literally quantum leaping right now. For my Aqua North nodes, this is the Pluto transit that is going over your point of destiny. For my Aqua South nodes, this is clearing all of the past life stuff and childhood stuff. This is coming through to transform that. This is real alchemy, family. This is where we really need to tap in. This is where we really need to check in with ourselves and see where we're at, instead of always pointing at that person and that betrayal and that toxicity and they do stuff like this and that. It's all a mirror of us, Aqua. And this Pluto transit is the deepest clearing and release and awakening. That's what awakening is. It's the Judgment card. It is Pluto. And so I do think that Aquarians are going to need to be strong through this transit. And I do think Aquarians are going to need to maybe work hard at searching for the beauty and being able to anchor themselves in that. And to each their own, right? Beauty is going to be different from one person to the next, but find that, what that is in you. Give thanks for it. Love it. Soak it up. Bask in it. And know that you are not these negative thoughts. Know that you are not your mistakes. Know that as well about others, that they are not their mistakes and they are not the past. Every single day, we are born again. We get a chance to literally do things any way we want to do them. We do not have to get caught in these loops and stay stuck in them, family. And this is it. Three of Wands. Whatever order you are placing on Amazon is going to show up at your door. And you have every tool at your disposal right now. The power of your word, the power of your focus, of your conscious awareness, the power of your actions, the power of your emotional energy. All of these are your tools. The cup, the sword, the wand, the pentacle. The cup is your emotions. The swords are your thoughts, your words, right? The pentacle is your physical body. And being able to take action. The wand is your spirit. It's your will. It is your will, Aquarius. This is one of the deepest messages I've tapped into, collectively speaking, and it makes total sense with, Pluto being there. We have Mars retrograde in Leo, going back into Cancer, and then it's going to station direct and go back into Leo. This is going to be taking place all the way till spring. So that's why I've been really saying there's no rush, there's no hurry to do anything. This is our time to work through this shit. And I want you to see this Sun card. A lot of Leo energy coming through here. Maybe some of you have prominent Leo placements, but I want to say as well with that Leo is the opposite side of the zodiac. It's the opposite axis of Aquarius. And so maybe it also is a message of doing things differently, right? Aquarius, this is what I am. This is how I do things. Maybe doing things the complete opposite. Maybe getting out of that comfort zone. Yeah. Getting out of that comfort zone and reprogramming, restructuring, retraining your thoughts, retraining your words, retraining your focus right now is going to be a huge thing. And again, I think this Mars retrograde in Leo is going to connect us with that. It's going to go back to Cancer and dip all the way. So Leo from our heart, and then it's going to dip all the way into our emotional space, Cancer, right? And to our relationship with the divine feminine, with the moon, with the cycles. And as it stations back direct, and I don't know the exact date, I could look it up, but I don't think that's necessarily important. I want to say spring. That's when we can expect for this momentum to start building on this new timeline. So should we choose? Because the opportunity's right here, my babies. So let's go. Let's grab some oracle cards. Let me know if this resonates, Aquarius. I know, again, this message feels extremely specific. But again, Pluto going through the sign of Aquarius, I think it's, just take it how it resonates. But I think we could all benefit from this message, because I think we all deal with these negative thought patterns. I think we all deal with, just because of our conditioning and programming, seeing the bad shit before we're able to, it's like we get caught in that. And me, I have so much Saturn in my chart, Capricorn and Aquarius. Saturn can be so cynical and pessimistic and and see the negative thing, right? And that's just the doom and gloom of the energy of Saturn. But also on the other side of that coin, Saturn is discipline, and it's the drive and the structure to be able to overcome that, So I think we could all take something from this message, but you got to know that you can. Aquarius, you can, and that you are enough, and that this fear that you feel, without any labels, without us saying that fear, it's bad, it's this, it's that, it's paralyzing. Those are all spells we just spoke on our lives. We can step back, zoom out, instead of looking at what's right here, just like the camera, we can zoom out and say, what's behind that fear? And what really is that fear other than pure raw energy that we are feeling physically? That's a tangible energy, catalyzation to we can either let that paralyze us, or we can use that. That's what the Temperance card is all about. We can use that energy as fuel for the fire, as a catalyzation to propel us, to launch us through that fear. And what lies on the other side of that fear? Reclaim, right? It's the sun. It is literally the sun. It is this field of beauty. It is this literal Garden of Eden that we had here in the beginning of your message. And this is where the work really counts. 8 of Pentacles out here, 9 of Pentacles. We got to put in that work. We got to do it brick by brick, family. So what's the message for Aqua? Hope you're able to take something from this, family. Look, straight up, this is soul work, right? Spirituality is not all about love and light and, oh my gosh, superhuman gifts and abilities and talking to the Pleiades and blah, 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 blah. The soul work, of course, those all come with doing this. So this is the real work, though. This is how those gifts become activated, right? Because you're literally having to tap into other states of conscious awareness in order to overcome our perpetual loops and state of consciousness that we reside at according to our programming, our conditioning, our past lives, our karma, whatever it may be. And so this is true alignment with Dharma here, Aquarius. Soul work, and you have the Magician again. So what are you creating? And I get so many comments on the channel, people, and I think it's just habit. They're like, I can't, I'm so sad, I'm so lonely, I'm never gonna find my person, I can't get to where I want. That's black magic that we are doing on our own selves whenever we say out loud, bring from the astral to the physical those negative words. I can't do it. I'm so scared of doing it. I can't let go. I don't have enough money. That is a black magic spell. You're speaking on your own life and your own prosperity. Even if we have to, and I say this on this channel all the time, right? This Piscean energy, everybody said, oh, Pisces are delusional and blah, blah, blah. Yes, we can get very imbalanced if we get caught up in the astral without any grounding. We can get delusional, we can get very imbalanced. But there's also a power in that, to where if we can tap into that illusion, that dreamy Piscean ethereal space of limitless possibilities, of visualization, if we can tap into that Piscean delusion for our benefit, right? If what we say and what we think creates our reality, then I think there's so much power in, even if you can't see it right here in front of you, or even if you can't feel it at this very moment in time, space, we can evoke that. And we can tap in with that. It exists. Every possibility, every timeline exists right here as we speak. There is no such thing as time. It's not a linear thing. Every single timeline exists, and everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. So using that Piscean visualization and dream energy for your benefit right now, and not letting anything distract you, because I feel you're in such a pivotal point right now. I feel like there will be things sent to distract you and to try to throw you off, right? When we get ready to break free from these thought patterns, these limiting beliefs, our demons, you have to remember that this thought pattern that is happening inside of you, this energy, this spirit of fear, this spirit of poverty, these are spirits that feed off of our conscious energy. So when you get ready to break free from a spirit that is feeding off of you, it's gonna try everything in its power to keep you locked in. You might face some tests. Some things might show up. Okay? This is where we have to tap in and anchor into that strength energy of, I got this, I came here to do this. You wouldn't be here if you didn't, Aquarius. So take your power back, gang. And I think that's what you're doing, period. And hopefully this message brings whoever needs it confirmation that it's go time, it's showtime. These next few months are going to be, they may not be the easiest, but this is where we really learn to see the beauty. This is the testing grounds. This is where the blade gets sharpened, right? This is where we put those tools that we've gained along our journey to use. This is where we really tap into our gifts and abilities and with spirit, and we put everything together and we whip it up and we make something magic from it. What's the message for Aquarius? Green Tata, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation. Trust. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized and you are loved unconditionally. And every bit of what is happening in our realities is happening from the deepest love that you could ever imagine. It is so we may be liberated. It is so we can take our power back. It is so we can experience true love and abundance and prosperity and peace and joy and happiness and all of those things. Ascension, move into your true self, rise above the darkness. Aquarius, the light is here, and I just want to show you that she fell out again. Green Tara, supreme protection. Spirit needs you to know that you got this, that you are so protected. Think about that tower, that ball of white energy around you, and tap in with that practice. I have a video on my playlist, Know Thyself, GNO, Thyself, called Spiritual Protection Magic. Tap in with that video, tap in with that practice if you haven't already, and do that daily. That will help keep your energy protected, keep your aura protected. It will help you with your visualization and tapping into that dream space so you can visualize what it is you would like to create. We visualize the worst case scenarios all the time, right? We can take that and use it. Fresh start. You're being given the opportunity to begin again. Allow yourself to embrace this new life and open up fully to the gift that you're being given. Open up fully to the gift that you're being given, gang. What's the message for Aqua? Message from the cosmos. Do something kind for someone without any expectation. What's the message for Aquarius? When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Big Queen of Wands energy. And you also got guilt is a normal feeling. Just breathe it in. Just breathe in and let it go. And you could use some self-care time like now. Schedule that shit in. One last card from the Shaman's Dream. Thank you all for being here. I know we went a little bit over time today, but the message needed to come through. I see you out there. I feel you out there. I hope the message helped. I think you're kind of being called into a hermit space. Yeah. Just confirmation, deep quiet, meditation and stillness. And this gathering around card came out in reverse. And it says the power of community, but I think there's this group think, or maybe the people that you find yourself around are really negative, or that it's in some way tying in. I think this is time for you, Aquarius, to go in, to get it together, to shift your frequency and to tap into that heart space so that you can jump timelines, okay? Compassion and radical acceptance. I love you all so much. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being here. I hope this message found everybody blessed and well. I hope you're enjoying your holiday season, whether you celebrate it or not. The holy day season is a very auspicious time, right? We're getting ready to move into this solstice. We just had the last full moon of the year. Like we were talking about the transits with these retrogrades. It's time, family. It's like pulling that slingshot back, because we're getting ready to fling forward in a big way, all of us. So take care of yourself, love yourself, and do you, Aquarius. Hope y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day, and I hope to see you beautiful beings on the next one.